I need to say this pretty slowly because most of us have spent our entire lives being trained not to see it, or we've been silenced when we do see it. So, what happens to us are our burnouts, our deep depressions, our sexual traumas, our body shame, our unhappy marriages, our diagnoses. None of these happen because we are weak or defective or failed to try hard enough. From childhood, from birth, women, and especially heterosexual women, are conditioned into a system that exploits our empathy, our labor, our bodies, our emotional intelligence, and then turns around and blames us for the wreckage that that exploitation causes. When we are exhausted, overwhelmed, enraged, resentful, chronically unhappy, we are told by the dominant culture, by psychology, and by the self-help industry to look inward for the problem. So try harder, communicate better, heal more, regulate yourself. But no one asks whether what we're experiencing is related to the sanctioned misogyny and exploitation that are literally baked into every aspect of this culture. So it's in everything from the fairy tales that we watched as children to the history that completely excludes us to the legal system that proves repeatedly that our rape, our domestic terrorization, and even our murder have no consequence. So no one asks what it costs to be emotionally, physically exploited while being forced to raise and coddle our abusers. No one asks what it does to our nervous system to be expected to hold everything together while absorbing the unprocessed fear and rage and entitlement of emotionally undeveloped men in a system that has never required their accountability to us. We blame ourselves because we've been trained to, especially if we are neurodivergent and we feel everything even more deeply. The subtext, the imbalance, the quiet violence that everyone around us is insisting is normal. If anything in your chest or your belly is responding to my words, trust that. You know that we're living inside a lie, and we have always paid the price for feeling it and knowing it. And we're going to keep telling this truth until that trained self-blame loosens.